What's going down? I go by the name of Mr. Anderson. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be bringing dope material, you know what I'm talking about? Talking about things that can help men and women, how to get to some money, how to save some money, how to grow your network, things of that nature, things that's really going on. 2023 is looking lovely for a lot of people. But if you one of those people that's not in position to live how you want to live, well, you definitely want to stay tuned because I'm going to give you some game, especially a lot of young men that's looking to get some game, figure out how they can become the best version of themselves. The first thing I want to touch on, introducing myself, is becoming the best version of yourself for younger men. Just a quick rundown of what I'm talking about when I say become the best version of yourself, because I get asked this question a lot. What did that intake? Well, the first thing you want to look at when you want to become the best version of yourself is your health. That's number one. You have to have a workout plan. You got to eat good, exercise, and make sure you're taking the right supplements to nourish your body. Keep your body looking good, because if you look good, you feel good. You feel good, you look good, and you get you some money, man. You can get anything you want in this life. We live in America. It's 2023. So many ways to get some money. But a lot of time, a lot of younger guys be trying to rush it. There's plenty of time, man. If you got a plan, you got the right plan, keep yourself in shape, and you save you some money, any woman that you want, man, you can pretty much have it. So, number one, get in the best shape you possibly can. Have your health plan so you can stay in the best shape. Number two is do not have any kids outside of wedlock. I can't stress that enough. That should be number one, real talk. No children before marriage. And if you don't want to get married, make sure you done saved up enough money. I recommend having a child if you don't want to have a child with marriage. I recommend at least being 30-year-old plus. You know what I'm saying? 30 years or better. That way you done save you some money. You can afford a child and you can take care of that child. But I think you should get married before having kids. That's just my opinion. A lot of us don't do that. I didn't do that myself. So I know the mistake, and I know how much money that costs when you don't go about doing it the right way. So I don't want to be no hypocrite. So if I would have been taught that, hey, I would have did it the right way. Only got one kid myself. So once I did that, I figured out, yeah, kids cost a lot of money. So real talk, make sure you do not have no children with a woman that you don't want to marry or somebody you don't want to take care of. I'm telling you, man, a real one speaking to you. So if you're not trying to get married to that woman, I recommend do not be having unprotected sex. I always use protection. Even if she's on birth control, still use protection, but take care of yourself and also protect yourself from STDs and all that other kind of stuff, man. It's a lot of stuff out here. So you're a fly young cat, you get into a little money, make sure you're putting that money up. Here's some things you can do to help yourself become the best version of yourself. I already speak about the best health. So make sure you stay in really good shape. Do not have any kids outside of wedlock. And if you do not got a full scholarship to go to school, man, do not pay to go to school. Get you a trade instead. With a trade, that's a skill. So you can hire people. You always can work for yourself. Being an independent contractor, that means you dictate the money that you can actually make. And you can always start a business with that trade to make you as much money as you possibly can if you can scale it. But when you go to school a lot of times and you don't got no scholarship, that's putting you in debt starting out. So you starting out behind the line. So I recommend as soon as you graduate high school, if you don't got a scholarship, get you a trade so you can work. You got a skill, you always be able to work, make you some money, save you some money. Put up 25 to 50,000. This is how you can do it. It's very easy. This is not hard, but you gotta have delayed gratification. You can't rush it because it take time. Age come with years of living on this earth, man. You cannot rush this. So when you first graduate in school, you 18, 19 years old, a lot of dudes were trying to figure out what they want to do. So like I say, if you're not going to college and you don't got no scholarship and it's not paid for, get you a trade, figure out how to grow that trade if you're going to hire people or become the best at that trade. Once you do that, you work you 3 to 4 years. So by the time you're 22, 23 years old, if you're putting up 1,000 a month, this is living below your means. So if you stand with your people, whether you still staying at the house with your mother, or you still staying with your father, You staying with some relatives, whoever you staying with, do not rush to get out and try to get your own apartment where you can't save you no money. Unless you moving in with some homeboys or something like that where you can save some money, at least $1,000 a month. If you can't save $1,000 a month, stay where you at for 3 to 4 years. Think about it. If you save $1,000 a month, it's 12 months in a year, that's 12,000. You do that for 3 years, you done save 36,000. So when you young, you don't got too many bills anyway. You got a phone bill, you know what I'm saying? You might your food, clothing, so you can save this money. And this is what makes it dope. If you do this with a group of other guys you close with and y'all all got the same game plan, by the time y'all 23, 24, y'all can move into a big house, man. Get y'all a big old bachelor pad. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about a big ass crib. You dig? You know what I'm talking about? You do that for another 2, 3, maybe 4 years. By that time you're 26, 27, 28, now you're ready to move out on your own and start your own family. That's something you want to do. So remember, man, becoming the best version of yourself, man, a lot comes with becoming the best version of yourself. You can pretty much dictate how your life is going to be if you stay in control of it. I got a lot of fly stuff going to be coming on this channel, man. I'm going to be talking to a lot of dope people. I'm going to stay on the road. I got a lot of things coming up this year, man. I'm staying working. It's about to be 2023. Matter of fact, I'm getting ready to go to a party myself to bring in the new year. I'm looking forward to 2023, man. About to bring it in on the fly tip. So I got, like I say, man, I got a lot of stuff coming this year. I'm looking forward to networking and working with a lot of people. And I want to make this fun, man. I'm up on these YouTube things. Some young cats talking about YouTube old school, man. You got to get up on YouTube, man. Get some of this game you be giving out. So, you know, Mr. Anderson on the job. So y'all stay tuned, man. I look forward to networking and meet some of the YouTubers out there. Peace. Y'all got any questions? Holler at me. Peace.